Travis! Travis!
Will you please stop shouting?
Yeah, when I get an answer.
Travis!
I give him my math text.
I don't think Travis has your math text.
Nobody probably buried it somewhere.
I think you're going down a level too far. That's pre-Cambrian.
And he also left the computer online all night, too.
Travis! Guess he left.
So we kill him later.
I talked to Dad. He feels that as a family, we'll look back on this as a good thing because it will allow us all to grow.
I'm facing a really big decision right now, and I need your input.
I'd lose it. Talk about the hat, right?
No. As a matter of fact, we're talking about political commitment. I'm thinking about joining the Communist Party.
The communists?
Well, yeah, I've started to understand that late modern capitalism is fatally flawed as an economic system. What do you think? Scott? Scott? Well, maybe first impressions aren't that important.
Great. On Saturday morning, my mom and I went to the Pike Street Market. And then on Sunday, we caught a Mariners game, and Junior went 3 for 4. Junior? Ken Griffey. He's like the best all-round player in baseball.
I spent the weekend babysitting my cousin. Is my life pathetic or what?
Nice bump!
That'd be for you. Later.
How's Seattle?
Fine. How was your weekend?
Interesting.
Yeah, what happened?
You know, just family stuff. Yeah, I'll tell you later.
So I called you yesterday and left a message.
I know. Sorry.
So you still pissed off about Friday night?
No, seriously.
Well, I am.
Big news, buddy. Monumental news. I'm in love.
Again?
No, this time it's for real.
Yeah, who is she?
No idea. But I'm gonna find out. Hey, you get that thing finished?
What thing?
That thing for socials.
Not quite. I didn't get it started either.
It was already a makeup project, wasn't it?
Hey, let Dohanic fail me if that's what she wants. Give the old girl a thrill.
I swear to God, he told me.
In the original cartoon, there's nudity. Seriously, in the version they show in Japan, those girls drop their laundry.
Don't believe a word he says, ever.
Annika, how nice to see you too.
You have to realize Chris is a psychopath.
A word Annika likes to use, even though she can never spell it.
Truth. We studied this in psych. You can identify them as young children thanks to 3 telltale signs. Setting fires, cruelty to animals, and, what was the third one? Bedwetting.
You know, if Annika keeps stalking me, I may have to get a restraining order.
Like many psychopaths, Chris is also delusional. Mr. Marsh wants to see you.
Kind of gets to, doesn't it? When you get a whole group of them jabbering in Chinese.
Cantonese, actually, and why should it bother you?
You can't understand a word they're saying. I mean, I'm not prejudiced, it's just rude.
Yeah, right.
I just came from socials, and your brother got himself kicked out.
What happened?
Hadn't done some assignment. Dohaniak blows up and sends him down to the office. So what's going on with Mark, anyway?
Maybe he's got things on his mind.
Hey, Gil. You talked to Marsh?
Not yet, why?
We just failed the essay on Orwell. Apparently, our essays are damn near identical. So he gave us 1 mark and split it in half.
What?
I said you could read over my essay, numbnuts. I didn't say you can copy it.
Chris, buddy, I'll make it right. Whatever it takes.
Yeah. You will.
3 is 47. 4 is 6 to the power of 12. 5 is 96.2. Slow down. I'm not a robot. 6 to... Sorry.
Hi, I think I'm in your biology class.
You are? Oh, right. Yeah, vaguely.
I'm Laurel. We just moved here from Toronto.
Toronto. God.
I guess you've been there.
Oh, yeah. Do you know, it'd probably be a lot easier if you just filled the answers in for me. Fine. That's very cool.
My grandma's. She's still in Toronto.
So, what are the clubs like there these days?
Yeah, she moved into those condos behind the park.
Oh, so you talked to her?
Not exactly. It's just research. What we're looking at, stay cool.
Scotland and Craig Woodbridge. They're nobody. But they hang out with Mark Diosati, who's got possibilities. Except for his girlfriend, which is a total nother story. So, music. What about it?
Favorite bands?
Well,
Annika, did you guys hear about Mark?
oh my God.
He punched out the vice principal.
Oh, right. Where'd you hear that?
Aaron, who heard it from Gil, who actually saw it. Mr. Ravinson was giving him hell, and I guess Mark just lost it totally. Mark whacked him. 1 punch, and Ravinson was out cold.
You saw this?
I heard from Gil, who actually saw. I mean, people are talking criminal charges.
I heard it was aggravated assault.
Aggravated assault?
Yeah, I heard you knocked him down and booted him.
That is such crap.
But you hit him, right?
No! We were standing in the hall outside the office, okay? He was giving me the talk, you know?
There's only one individual that can hold you back, Mark. And you see him in the mirror every morning.
You got it. So finally I had enough and I started to turn away. He grabbed my arm and we kind of fell.
Yeah, and that's when you drop-kicked him in the head, right?
No, that's when nothing.
So everything's fine?
Oh, yeah. I mean, apart from getting kicked out of school.
Good.
Mark got expelled?
2-week suspension. It could be a lot worse.
He knew he had to finish that project. What's going on with him?
Guess he had a little trouble getting focused this weekend. The printing units were undergoing core meltdown.
Your folks are splitting up?
They told us at dinner on Friday. It was all really civilized. We're still friends. That lasted until about midnight when Mom started shouting and throwing things.
Great.
And we think it's hormonal, some sort of phase they're going through.
I really hope no one's been screwing around. Because that is when it's the worst. Has anybody been screwing around?
Annika, butt out. This is none of your business.
Hey, I'm a person who cares.
You're a person who stops to look at major car accidents.
As opposed to a person who looks like they've been in one?
Too late. Ravinson cleaned it out.
What are you talking about?
Him and the counselors piled it into a heap in the parking lot, and they set fire to it.
Mark. I talked to Ravinson, and I think everything's gonna be okay. I mean, everything's a mess, but
What are you talking about?
I told him about your parents.
How do you know?
Kat told me. And he didn't know. You never told him.
Of course not. Why would I?
He wants to see you, but I think he's gonna lift the suspension.
So who asked you to do this?
Mark, he had to know.
No. If he had to know, I'd have told him.
I just wanted to help.
Back off. It's my life, all right, and I'll screw it up any way I feel like.
Hey there.
Hey.
I'm Scott. Scott Linton.
I know. I did my research.
So, Toronto.
The Big Smoke. Ever been there?
Oh, I get there a couple of times a year. Catch a Jays game or the Raptors, depending on the season. Then afterwards, I swing by Pierre's little French restaurant.
I don't know it.
The Coquille Saint-Jacques is to die for.
I love the cookie.
I drive a Lexus.
Oh, Scott. Oh, Scotty. I have feelings for you. So you've lived here for 7 years. Do you like it?
Suburbia. Bunch of streets look exactly the same and condos for days. What do you think of it?
I don't know. I really miss Toronto.
Yeah, this place is a hole in comparison.
No, I just mean that all my friends are there. My family. The only thing to do here is go to the mall.
There's 3 malls.
I hate malls. Sorry. I mean, you could be anywhere. The suburbs or downtown.
Or Toronto.
Yeah. Well, I better go. Oh, we are so superior.
There you go.
Now, I know you might think it's a little extreme, but I'm really
Just kind of futile, considering there aren't any communists anymore.
Well, no, actually, there's a coffee shop in Vancouver where they hang out. Now, these are the real communists, and they believe in the writings of Karl Marx, and they're committed to worldwide revolution.
Those aren't communists, Craig. Those are losers. Eric. Hey. How'd the interview go?
Oh, fine. Good.
Did you get the job?
Well, who knows? I guess their people are gonna call my people. So, what time to get off?
Hey, what's he got that you don't have? Give it up, Woodbridge. You got 0 chance with her.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I figure they're at it every second they get.
I can be an asshole, can I?
Is that a question or a statement?
Look, I'm sorry.
Mark, why didn't you tell me about your parents?
I was going to. This morning just didn't seem like the right time.
For God's sake, Mark, it's not the sort of thing you just slip into a conversation. Oh, I went to the mall today and I saw this great pair of shoes. They're very kicky. And oh, by the way...
I know. You going somewhere?
Nowhere in particular. You need a lift?
What, is this a pickup?
Get in. It's always good to be on the road.
That would be great. Just start her up, point her south, and go. Man, what a weekend.
Last time I was over, your parents seemed fine.
Yeah, things were tense. But I just sort of stopped noticing, you know?
How do you feel?
Stupid. Pissed, I don't know. How about we stop talking about it?
If that's what you want. So, where are we going?
You're heading down the Oregon coast.
Who's driving?
I thought you were.
Oh, damn. That was close.
Just tell me when we're there.
Well, we'll be able to see the ocean in a minute. You can smell it already.
Oh, yeah. Jen, about Friday night.
Oh, just leave it.
No, if it felt like I was pushing you, I'm sorry. Just, you know, whenever you are ready.
You'll be the first to know.
What do you think?
It looks great.
It does.
My mom's got a skirt I want to try with it.
It looks absolutely awesome. That is, if you want to look like a hooker.
Erin.
It's true. Try it on.
I don't think it's me.
Come on, I think you look great in it.
I hate pink. I always feel like a pretty princess in pink.
So what are they wearing in Toronto?
I don't know. It's got more to do with style than trends. I think you're just the way you want to see yourself. Sexy or smart.
Or like a hooker? So what do you think?
It's tight. Oh, God. I really do look like a hooker.
I told you I'd work it out.
We each write a 2,500-word essay.
And Marsh accepts them instead of the original papers.
By tomorrow morning.
Well, that's the one catch. I mean, I tried for next week, but he wouldn't go for it. Look, I've already got the books we need. Lots of coffee. We can do it.
We? You got us into this.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding? I can't write both papers.
Then you better start with mine.
Hey, enough of that.
Don't you knock?
It's a garage.
How's it going, Derek? Maggie?
Hi. Fine, we're leaving.
Look, I came in here to work on my car. The last thing I need is my little sister making out in the front seat. Kids.
Tell me about it.
I mean, God. Why does it lead?
Hooker! I tried to defend you.
Well, think she's so cool. Marches in from Toronto and starts trashing my wardrobe.
I know. Can you believe the attitude?
Hooker. Hooker, she said that about me. My clothes.
Personally, Annika, I love the way you dress. I mean, it's sexy and smart. Very stylish.
Well, she's not gonna get away with it.
Goddess at 9 o'clock. That was a smile. That was a twitch.
Was not.
Yeah, or possibly a grimace.
She smiled at me.
So go talk to her.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Scott. School. You're Laurel. I already knew that.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Really nice. Totally. Well,
See you around?
you bet. Yeah. Think that went okay?
Yeah, looked pretty good from here.
Mom, it's okay if you're late. Oh, there's enough stuff in the fridge. Dad called from Calgary. He said his meetings went well. Listen, Mom. There's something I need to... Oh, no, I'll tell you later. Bye.
Is that Mom? Where's Travis?
I don't know.
It's after 10.
I've been looking for him since 3:30. I went to the mall. I called Andrew, Joe, Russell, Mark. I don't know where he is.
What, you think he took off?
You tell me.
Well, what did Mom say?
Mom's irrelevant. Dad, too. It's us now.
Travis is 12 years old. He's just a little kid.
So what do we do?